I'm going to do one more demo, a different technique to creating the face on the front that we did here. I'm just going to do something slightly different just to let you know, hey, there's multiple ways you've done this. You could have done this, and you might have done this an easier way than I did. I'm just trying to illustrate techniques that you will apply eventually when making your parts. So let's go ahead and when I go to part design, because I'm in Sketcher, it's going to just go back to this part. Because I was in Sketcher and now I'm in the part design workbench. I'm going to go to 3D and hit part design again, and it creates an actual new part. Since I was in a part and I hit part again, it thinks you must want to create a new part. Define my in-work object and pretend like I renamed everything here, and then we'll go here to this sketch. What I'm going to do in this case is turn the grid on, create a rectangle. I don't know, from here to here, doesn't matter. And I've already forgotten my numbers. It is 38 plus 22. $38 plus 22, and then this one was 51 plus 22. Yeah, it's from the bottom to the hole. 51 plus 22. And then I'm going to create a rectangle from here to here. And this height is 2244 down from the top. So you got 51 plus 22, or actually you just got 51 minus 22 to get to this bottom line here. So that's 51 minus 22. And then this dimension here is 38 plus 22 minus 21. 38 plus 22 minus 21. Okay, and then I'm going to use this quick trim option and blow this up. And then I'm going to go to contact, contact. Oh shoot, I missed a dimension, dang it. I'm going to go back to constraint. I should have had that 22 here already. And this constraint from the datum to here. And that was 51 minus 22. In case you're not sure where I'm getting that from. To the center line is 51. This radius is 22. So the tangent line to this radius at 22 would be 51 minus 22, which gives you 29 from here to here. Now what I'm going to do here is open the part body and go into the part body because it's fully constrained. I've already checked my sketch analysis. I know everything's good, and I can go right to my pad. So we'll use a pad. I want to pad this profile. It is 35 thick or length, so 35 in the reverse direction. Select OK. Let's try refining this to tritangent and this face and this face are the faces I'm going to keep, and this is a face that's going to get removed, so it's going to be a full radius when I do this. We'll select OK. See, I got a full radius up there. That's how you make a P. All right, now I can go into model and do a hole, and I pick this edge and pick this face anywhere on this face, and it finds the center point. Okay, so that hole is 22 diameter. So we change that diameter to 22, and it's a through hole, so we just say up to last. Select OK. And then I'm going to create another hole from this edge to this edge on this face, and that's going to be 11 millimeters horizontally and 51 vertically at 8 millimeters diameter. So 8 millimeters, and then this dimension here, I gotta try and grab it and move it out if I can. I'm just gonna move this up so you can see better if I can move it. And I got pretty close. So that's 11. And then this dimension here, I got pretty close. 51 is where I need to be. So I'll just move this dimension up here and change that by double clicking it. Change that to 51 in the pop-up window. And say OK. Alright, now it's a little tricky with the chamfer because I don't know the angle, right? And I don't know my length is that well. So I'm going to go to refine. I'm going to do a chamfer. And I'm going to grab this edge. So I don't know an angle. So what I can try and do is go length and a length. One length is 10 millimeters. So I'll change that to 10 and hit preview. And then I'll change this one just to 30 just to see what it's going to look like. Tab and hit preview. Alright, so I went 10 in the right direction, but I don't know what my length is this way. I got to calculate that length by going to 57, but that's 57 from the bottom. I need it from the top down, so it is 51 plus 22 minus 50. Yes, 51 plus 22 minus 57. Let's try that out. 51 plus 22 minus 57. And I'll hit tab. Select, wait a minute, what happened? 51 plus 22 minus 57. I'll hit preview. That turns out to be 16 millimeters down. I'll select OK. And that's how I got my front face. Alright, so there's so many ways to do things. I just wanted to show you a couple different techniques that I think you should practice. The more you practice these techniques, the more efficient you're going to get. And the more you'll know when to use which application.